one of the hottest and most sought after gadgets right now is the Apple Watch, but not everyone can get one.
That's right. So whether you're still dreaming of one or yours has just arrived, the Apple Watch is taking its spot in the technology history. So joining us now to tell us all about the Apple Watch and to even show us one is our tech expert, Nick Allen. I was so excited because I saw this box and I was
It's almost like you brought
Bigfoot
in. Everyone is like, is this the mythic
Oh my
Apple
gosh,
Watch
this is
we're
it.
hearing about?
Yeah, so
you have one
here
for
it
us.
is, and you can see that the packaging actually is superb. It's really heavy. When we got the box, I was just shocked. I was like, is this really only one? There's only one watch in there? But there is. And so you can see, here it comes, and it turns on when you lift it up. It has a gyroscope inside, so it knows, what position it's in.
Okay.
That's the base watch. And of course I have to put the passcode in still.
Secret
Yeah, and
passcode.
you can change the background. So right now it's Mickey.
I'm a fan of
But-
the Mickey. I like the old school Mickey
Yeah,
Mouse.
so what are the features of this watch? Main features.
First, the watch has
Whoa.
a lot of the apps actually that you have on your phone as well. So you can message, you can call, has navigation, Apple Pay. A lot of the apps, a lot of health-related apps are now being built off of the Apple Watch already. But it's pretty much kind of a mini phone on your wrist, and you can move it around, you can play with it. This is the button that gets you to your favorites, so you can just talk with all your favorites, and your favorite people can contact you right here.
Okay.
So you can message them. Let's see. I'm still learning how to use it myself.
Okay.
Now this, just to be clear,
it out.
Nika, now this will sync with the iPhone, but you still need an iPhone.
You still need an iPhone. You need actually an iPhone 5 or higher, and
have
you
to
have to
carry it
have
with
the
you?
latest software. Yeah, you have to be about 100 and some feet away from your iPhone at all
Okay.
times.
Okay. Now, how
So
long does
yeah.
it take to set up?
I just set this up last night, and so not very long. It just basically pairing it. Then it downloads all of your apps that are available on the iWatch onto the watch.
Okay.
And that was pretty much it. And we're still kind of playing with it. This is actually my boyfriend's watch. Mine is still in the mail on the way.
Okay.
So still kind of learning, but it was quick. It was
Yeah.
really quick.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, you've got one, your boyfriend has got one. The big question a lot of people have is why should I get an iWatch or not
Yeah.
an iWatch, Apple Watch? Apple has programmed us to put an I in front of anything they release.
I know.
But why should we get an Apple Watch?
Of course, first of all, it's kind of a novelty item right now. It's the cool thing to have. But one thing that I'm personally excited about is actually being less attached to my actual phone.
Okay.
I am really attached to my phone. I'm constantly using it for, messaging people, emails, everything, and I'm distracted by it. I use it when I'm talking to people. And even when I am don't have a message coming in, I'm just checking because I'm concerned, and it's now become a habit.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of excited to have it, just notify me when I get an important message, and then to be able to detach a little bit from my actual phone.
That's
Okay.
nice.
So I'm really excited about that. But
So it's like a nicotine patch. All
well,
rolled into a
we'll
watch.
see how addicted. Yeah, we'll see how addictive this becomes.
Yeah.
But it's great for exercise. I'm super excited about that. It can measure your heartbeat. It can also help you with health reminders. So they say it's important to stand up for 1 minute every hour, and so your watch actually can remind you to do that. When you're sitting on the computer all the time, it can measure your calories and how much you've been walking, things like that. So there's a lot of reasons.
lot of really
Paying
good
really
reasons.
quickly as well.
Yeah.
If you're at the store and you instead of going through your wallet or
You can just do the
finding your
Apple Pay.
phone, you just tap your wrist down to the pay pad.
So it's super convenient.
Yeah, so super convenient. So
Nice.
we'll see. I mean, I think that people are really discovering, they're learning. People are just getting their watches now,
Right.
a lot of people. So they're really learning, what they can do with it, how it changes their life, and the apps too. And more apps are coming up. Now I think this watch probably has 20 or so apps on it, but
Okay.
they're building more and more.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll
do you
see.
think it's a phase, or do you think that it's going to stay around for a while?
I was having this debate last night, and I think that it could be revolutionary. I think that, if the watch does as it should, that people are going to, become attached to having basically a phone on their wrist.
Right.
And so for those of us that wear regular watches, it just doesn't have the same capability. And I almost think that you won't be able to compare them. But you only have one real estate really for your watch. So,
Yeah.
maybe I could wear a bracelet, but you're not going to wear 2 watches.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting to see this kind of play out over time. They're, of course, now still a little bit expensive. People are, I don't know if I need it, kind of a thing. But we'll see, you know, as it progresses, as it becomes more common.
That was the same thing with smartphones
Yeah,
when they first
totally.
did. Do I really need
Do I
email
really
on
need
my
a
phone?
smartphone? And now we're all addicted to smartphones, and
Yeah.
I cannot imagine my life without one.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that it might start going that way, and
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat with you,
Yeah.
Mika. All right. For more information on this, a full recap, and how you can get your very lucky hands, on an Apple Watch, head over to casa.com. We'll have all the information there.